Today we'll be going through Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 1 Core 058011 May-June 2020. Question number 1. Write down the value of the 7 in the number, this one. So place value basically is required. So ones, tens, hundreds, and then 1000 and 10,000. So this will be 70,000. The table shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at midday on the first day of each month during 1 year in a city. Temperatures are provided in the table. Calculate the mean of these tables. So for mean we have to add them all. So like this one, 23.5 plus 27.5 plus 29 plus 28 plus 25 plus 19.5 plus 14.5 and plus 10 and divided by this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So divided by 12, and this will be mean, and this one we can calculate. So this will be 9 plus 11 plus 15 plus 19 plus 23.5 plus 27.5 plus 29 plus 28 plus 25 plus 19.5 plus 14.5 plus 10 and divided by 12, and this will be equal to 19.25. So 19.25 will be mean for this given data. Write these numbers in order starting with the smallest. So we have to write these numbers in order. So for that one we can convert everything into decimal. So this will be 13 divided by 201, which is in decimal value it will be 0.0646, and then comes to 5.6%. So this will be 0.056. So 0.056, and this is 0.065 already in decimal, and this will be 5 divided by 89, and which is equal to 0.0561. So this one, basically this value we have to take more digits, 5 because in comparison with the other number we require that one. This is basically exact this one. So this is this one is the smallest one, which is 5.6%. 5.6%. This is the smallest one. The bigger than this is 5 over 89. 5 over 89. We are comparing basically the number of like digits, first digit, second digit after the decimal. So dp is basically we are comparing. So this is 0.65 and this is 0.64. So this will be next number, this one, 13 over 201. We are writing in ascending order, and if I move page a little above, and now you can see properly, we are, this is the smallest one, next one is this one, then next is this, and the biggest one is 0.065. This is the biggest one. Question number 4. This is diagrams are provided, 3 diagrams. On each shape draw all the lines of symmetry. Basically we have to draw the lines of symmetry. So if we check, the first diagram is of a triangle, and this can be, the line of symmetry can be this one, or it can be basically this one also, and it can be this one as well. This one can be line of symmetry. There can be 3 lines of symmetry, and then for on each shape draw all lines of symmetry. So for this one we can there is only one line of symmetry in the middle, so we can take like this one, only this will be the line of symmetry. Then for B part also write on the order of rotational symmetry of this shape. So one is this location. If we turn this like this one and this one to this, so first location will be this one, second will be this one, where this shape will get the same like positioning. So there are two lines of symmetry we can write here too. Then question number 5, diagram is provided which is having a triangle ABC. BCD is a straight line and angle BAC is provided as 38. AB is equal to BC. So these two sides are equal. It means they are opposite sides. Opposite angle of this side is this one, opposite angle of this side is this one. So these are also equal and diagram is not to scale. Work out angle ACD. So this angle is required. So this angle will be like for example 180 minus this divided by 2. So we can write angle ACB. Angle ACB will be equal to 180 minus 38, and this will be divided by 2 because we have to make it half. So this will be equal to what? 180 minus 38 and divided by 2, and this will be equal to 71. So this will be 71 degrees. This one is 71, so this will be 180 minus 71. So we can write angle ACD will be equal to 180 minus 71, which is equal to 180 minus answer will be equal to 109. So 109 degrees. 109 degrees we can provide answer over here. This is done. Now question number 6. Diego flies from Madrid to Buenos Aires. His flight leaves at this time and arrives at this time, local time. So the local time in this location is 5 hours behind the local time in Madrid. Work out in hours and minutes the time that flight takes. So flight leaves at this one and arrives at this one. So 20:15 and from basically 55, 20:55 up to 24 will be the midnight, and from 24 we will be checking 03 and 50. So this is basically the total time spent. In between will be 24 hour where time is switching from like again to 0. So this time duration we can calculate. This will be 24 hours, this one minus this one, minus 20 hours and 55 minutes, and this will be equal to 3 hours and 5 minutes. This duration from this one to this one is 3 hours and 5 minutes. Now we can add this duration, and this duration is also 3 hours and 50 minutes. This is 3 hours and 50 minutes. So in this time we will add 3 hours and 50 minutes. So plus 3 hours and 50 minutes, and this time will be 6 hours and 55 minutes. Now this the difference between this time we got 6 hours and 55 minutes, but the time is behind, 5 hours behind the local time. So in this one we will be adding 5 hours, so plus 5 hours, and this will be resulting, so plus 5 hours, and this will be resulting to 11:55. So 11:55 will be our answer to this question. Now Diego changes 200 euros into Argentine peso. So the exchange rate is this one. So work out. So 200 euro to Argentinian currency. So this will be like from heavier currency to lighter. So we'll multiply by 24.8, and so lighter to heavier is always division, and heavier to lighter will be multiplication by the conversion ratio. This will be 4960. So 4960 will be our answer. The distance between this one and this one is this many kilometers, and return flight takes this much time. Calculate the average speed. We have to calculate in kilometers per hour, and time is in minutes and hours, and this is in already in kilometers. That's good. So how much time it is taking? So we know speed is equal to distance over time, and we have to calculate the average speed. So distance is this many kilometers, 1005. This is in kilometers, which is provided, and divided by the time. Time is 12 hours and 30 minutes. 12 hours and 30 minutes we can write like this one, and then we can just divide it 1005 and divided by 12 hours and 30 minutes, and this will be equal to 80.4. Basically this is in kilometers, and we have to change into kilometer per hour. So we will be basically we made mistake. This is 10050, 1005 and 10 we have to write over here. And now the calculation, if we check 10050 and divided by 12 hours and 30 minutes, and this will be equal to 804. So this will be 804 kilometer per hour will be answer. A rectangle A measures 3 centimeter by 8 centimeter. So this is 3 by 8, not to scale. 5 rectangles congruent to A are joined to make a shape. Work out the perimeter basically. So we can identify this side is 8, this side is 8, this side is 8, this side, because we have to take round trip of this shape. So this side is 8, this side is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides are 8. So we can write 6 into 8. This will be 6 into 8, then 3. So this is 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this side will be plus 6 into 3, and then comes to these sides. This is basically 3 we will subtract from 8, so remaining will be 5. So these two will combine to 5, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 5 into 4, and this will be this one. So we'll add these numbers, and if we add these numbers, this will be 6 into 8 plus 6 into 3 and plus 5 into 4, and this will be equal to 86. So this is 86 centimeters. We can write answer as 86. Basically centimeter is already written, so it will be 86 as our answer. Question number 8. Find the highest odd number, that is a factor of 60 and 90. So for 60 and 90, factors of 60 are what? Factors are 1, we are writing for 61, 2, even 3 is dividing 60 completely. then 4 and 5 also, 6 also, no, 8 is not dividing, 9, 10 we can check, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and so on. So, and if we check for 90, for 90 also there will be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 is not dividing, 5 and 6 also, 7, 8, 9 and 10 and 12, no, 13, 14, 15 also dividing. So if we check the further, they are not dividing, only this 15 is the highest, basically highest odd number, that is, oh there, yeah, so this is the highest odd number. So this will be, we can check the further numbers also, I'm just saving the time. But if you check the further the factors of 90, they will not be dividing, so we have to check for odd numbers only, right? So question number 9, write PQ as a column vector. So PQ we can write, P is this one and Q is this one, so PQ is this vector. So this is having coordinates of -3 and -2, and this is having coordinates of 2 and -1, 2 and -1. So PQ, so Q will be first, so -3, -2 and 2 and -1. So we are taking first the coordinate of Q. Here it is PQ. So in sequence we'll take coordinate of Q first. So x coordinate of Q is -3. So -3, -2 and 2 and -1, and this will be resulting to -5, and this will be 3. So -5 and 3 will be our answer, which we provide over here. Write 3PQ as a single vector. So 3PQ, it means 3 into -5 and 3, and this will be equal to -15 and 9. So this will be -15 and 9 will be our answer at proper place. Then next they are saying work out the size of an interior angle of a 9-sided polygon. So it's a 9-sided polygon and we need the side. So basically interior angle we have to calculate. So this will be 360 divided by the number of sides. So this will be the exterior angle. We know the exterior angle is 360 divided by the 9. This is exterior angle, and this will be equal to, we can divide this 360 divided by 9 will be equal to 40. Now interior angle will be equal to 180 minus exterior. So this will be equal to 180 minus 40, which is equal to 140. So degree symbol, so this will be 140 degrees answer. Now this is question number 11. A cone has radius of this one and height of this one. Calculate in terms of pi. So answer should be in terms of pi. You have to calculate this. So V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r squared, and r is equal to 4.5 and into h 10.4, and we can calculate this. This will be 1 over 3 into pi, which is this one, into 4.5 squared multiplied by 10.4, and this is resulting to 351 by 5 pi. So this answer we will write here 351 over 5 pi. Now we need to keep pi as it is. We'll just simplify 351 divided by 5 will be equal to this much, 70.2. So we can write here 70.2 pi. 70.2 pi will be our answer. Then question number 12, the nth term of a sequence is this one. Find the largest number in the sequence. So to calculate, to find the largest number, so this should be, n should not be a negative number, otherwise it will be plus. So n can be, for example, at n can be 1, so term like a sequence can have a minimum term as first term. So we are putting n is equal to 1, so this will be 60 minus 8 into 1, which is equal to 60 minus 8, which will be equal to 52. So 52 will be the lowest possible answer. Here are the first 5 terms of a different sequence, and find an expression for nth term of the sequence. So we'll check the difference between the terms, and this is 12 plus 7 will be 19, and 19 plus 7 is 26, and 26 plus 7 will be this one, so we are adding 7. So nth term we will write 7, which is difference, into n, and now we will replace n is equal to 1 for first term, and this will be resulting to 7, but we need 12, so we'll add the difference, which is 5. So 7n plus 5 will be our answer, 7n plus 5. Factorize completely, and we will be taking maximum common, and we can take 7 common, and a also we can take common, so it will be 3a plus 4b. This will be our final answer over here, 3a plus 4b. This is also done. Now question number 14, the diagram shows a trapezium. Trapezium is this shape which is not to scale. Work out the value of x, and for a trapezium we know that this one basically this plus this should add up to 190 degree, because this is parallel. If you want to understand, this line is parallel to this line, so whatever this angle will be equal to this angle, so these two angles will be adding up to 180 degree. So we can write equation 97 minus 3x plus 69 plus 5x. This angle plus this angle should be equal to 180, and this will be 97 plus 69 is equal to 166. So 166 plus 2x is equal to 180, and 2x will be equal to 180 minus 166. So 180 minus answer will be equal to 14. So x will be equal to 7. So our answer will be x is equal to 7. Now question number 15, we have to simplify the expression provided, and this is basically indices 4 as it is, p raised to 5 and p raised to 2 will be p raised to 5 plus 2, and then q raised to the power 3 and minus 4 like this one. So this will be equal to 4p7, q will be minus 1, or we can write 4p7 over q, and this will be our final answer. We can write answer this one or this one. So I'm copying this one, but you can write answer this also, 4p raised to 7, q raised to minus 1. Now write the number this in standard form. Standard form, you know, decimal is after first non-zero number, so we'll be shifting this decimal over here. So there will be 2 jumps, so 6.05 into 2 jumps are to the right, so it will be minus, if 2. So if it jumps are to the left, then it will be plus. So in this case it will be 6.05 into 10 raised to minus 2 will be our answer for this one. Then we have to calculate this provided number, and if we take 1.63 into 10 raised to the power 12 and multiply this with 2.47 into, basically we are writing in power format, so over here, and this one will be multiplied with 2.47 into 10 raised to the power minus 1 and bracket close, and this will be equal to 4.0261 into 10 raised to the power 11. So we can write here 4.0261 into 10 raised to the power 11. This will be our final answer. Expand and simplify is question number 17. So x into x will be x squared, x minus 7 will be minus 7x, and minus 5 into x will be minus 5x, and minus 5 into minus 7 will be plus 35, and this one will be x squared minus, this will be 12x and plus 35. So x squared minus 12x plus 35 will be the answer. Question number 18 is a scatter diagram. Mrs. Salman gives her class 2 mathematics test. The scatter diagram shows information about the marks each student scored. So this is test 1, this is test 2, and write on the highest marks scored on test 1. So highest on test 1 or this one, which is over here, which is 66. So because this is 60 and this is 70, so 62, 4 and 6, so 66 will be this number. So we can mention here as 66. Now write on the type of correlation, so we can check for correlation. This will be right side will be up, so it will be positive correlation. So we can write here positive correlation. Then draw line of best fit on the scatter diagram. So to draw line of best fit, we will be checking and roughly drawing the line which is basically having almost equal number of points above the line and below the line. So we can draw like this one, and we cannot extend this line beyond this point, or we have to keep our line within this one. So this will be the line, and then they are saying Hamesh scored a mark 40 on test 1. So test 1 is 40 over here, and use your line best fit to mark for test 2. So we'll be checking the reference from 40, and if we check the reference from 40 will be this one, and we can check for this side also, and this will be around here, this which is 40, 42, 44, 46 and like 48 roughly. We can give like 48 as answer, so we can write here 48. This is done. Question number 19. The length L of a sheet of paper is this much, correct to the nearest millimeter. So correct to the nearest millimeter. Complete this statement about the value of L. So we'll have to like plus minus, we'll have to plus minus 0.05. We will be adding and subtracting this one. So 29.7 plus minus 0.05, which is half, basically millimeter. Half millimeter we are adding and subtracting. So if we add 29.7 plus 0.05, this will be giving us 29.75. So 29.75 will be upper bound, and if we subtract this, so minus this one will be 29.65. So 29.65, this will be the lower bound, and you cannot switch these two. This is on the bigger side and this is on the smaller side. So if you are switching, then you will be losing marks. So without using a calculator, we have to find this fraction. So we'll be changing mixed fraction into improper one. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 will be 7. So 7 by 3 minus this will be 7 by 8. And multiplication is 6 over 25. So we can equalize the coefficient to 24. So this will be multiplied by 8 and this will be multiplied by 3. So this will be 56 over 24 minus 21 over 24. This one multiplied by 6 over 25. And now because we have to show all working, so 56 minus 21 we are doing these steps, so this will be 35. So 35 over 24 and this multiplication will be 6 over 25. 6 4s are 24 and 5 5s are 25 and 5 7s are, so this will be 7 over 20. So 7 over 20 will be our final answer of this provided fraction. Lucia invests this much at rate of this one, compound interest for 7-year duration, and compound interest formula, you know, amount will be equal to principal into 1 plus r over 100 raised to the power t, and this will be equal to 5,000 into 1 plus r is 4.5 over 100 and raised to the power 7. So because 7 years is the investment duration, so this will be 5,000 into 1 plus 4.5 divided by 100 and raised to the power is 7, and this is resulting to 6804, and approximately we can write 6800. So 6800 will be the final answer. Question number 22, line graph. Find the equation of line in this y is equal to mx plus c format. So we need the gradient. We will be choosing the triangle format. We can take this triangle or we can take this bigger triangle. So bigger triangle will be this one. Up to this one we will be taking, because this is at the crossing point. So this is basically, we have taken the triangle. I will share this for you for your understanding. We are taking this for the gradient. So this will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 units on this side and 1 2 3 4 units on this side. So rise over run, m will be equal to rise over run, which is equal to 8 by 4, and this will be equal to 2. So gradient is 2 and line is passing through -3. So y is equal to 2x and -3. So our answer to the given point is 2x minus 3. Now on the grid, draw a line that is perpendicular to line L. So perpendicular to line L will be having gradient of basically we can draw any line, but its gradient should be -1 by 2. So L perpendicular, like for example, gradient of the perpendicular M perpendicular should be equal to reciprocal and change sign, so -1 by 2. So if we are taking, for example, this point, at this point the gradient should be -1 by 2. So 1 unit basically down and 2 unit right. So this can be over here. So what we have done, we have started from this point, -1. This gradient is -1. So from this point, this gradient is -1 is the rise. So we'll go 1 unit down, and then run is 2. So 2 is positive, so we'll take 1 and 2. So we got this point. Now we can join this point and this point, and we will get the perpendicular line like this. So this is how we can draw the perpendicular line. You can even see this is 90 degree, making an angle of 90 degree. This is 90, basically 1, 2, 3, 4. All angles are 90 degree. So this is the perpendicular line which we have drawn. I have drawn over here. You can draw anywhere on this line, but it should be perpendicular on this. Question number 23, similar shapes, two triangles which are not to scale. Not to scale mean we can't measure the angles or lengths from here. Explain why triangle ABC is similar to PQR. So these two angles are 78 and 65. So if we check this angle and this angle, we can calculate. So this will be 180 minus this will be 37 plus 78, and this will be equal to 65. So this angle is 65 and this is 65, 78. So this angle will be 37. So we can just write angle theorem. So we can so basically we can write answer as angle ACB is congruent to angle this one 65 is this QR, angle QR and P, this is 65. So angle BAC which is 37. So this is basically 37 is this angle. So we can take QPR, which is congruent to angle QPR. And the last one is we have done ACB, we have done BAC. So remaining angle is basically ACB. We have done this angle, and BAC we have done this angle. So only this one is remaining, ABC. So angle ABC will be congruent to this is 78. So this will be RQP. So angle RQP. So all three angles are congruent. So we can write angle theorem. So we can write pair of equal angles, two pairs of equal angles. This will be our answer to this one. Hopefully you understood each and everything. We are done with the paper, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV. Also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers as well. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.